35, 11, and 6. Eagan is welcome to Eagan Civic Arena. It is the championship game of the South Region Playoffs. The Eagan Wildcats hosting the Farmington Tigers. The Wildcats 33, 17, and 3, and the Tigers 35, 11, and 6. Let's take a look at what got us here, shall we? Minnesota hockey pronounce can be a little blurry, but there we have all the way on the championship side, Eagan and Farmington. Eagan having beaten already Hastings and Woodbury. Farmington beating Rochester and St. Cloud.
The number 85 Easton Bond.
Starting lineups being announced. And while they are, I'd like to introduce the broadcast crew. I'm Brett McKenzie. Our cameraman today is going to be Mike Levine. He's joined by other Mike here on play-by-play, Mike Henriksen. Eric Kerner being called out to the line.
Number 5,
Karsten Olsen.
Number 28,
Jacob Meisinger.
At forward, number 43, Brody Kreiser. And number 7, Jacob Marsden.
Kaiser, Marsden,
Wildcats number 59, Easton Hansen.
and Hansen. There's your starting lineup. I do believe we are going to get a national anthem. So we will pause for that. Now we'll turn the mic over to Mike Henriksen for our today's play-by-play.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We got 15 minutes on the board here. Where this?
Please respect this exciting game. This championship game of hockey by cheering
Perfect.
for your team, including all participants,
All right.
athletes, and officials alike.
Just kind of like tucking in somewhere.
Thank you for your support of our athletes and those on the
Well, we got 15 minutes here on the board.
Play hockey.
A nice little rendition there of Star Spangled Banner. These two teams matched up twice earlier this season. Farmington walking away with victories on both of those. Eagan, what a wonderful game here yesterday, following their victory against Woodbury. 3-1, a real tight game. We expect another real close one here today. Easton Hansen here to take the draw with Danny Urich and Grayson Manley. Not the same lineup that was announced here. So Liam Raston and Owen Pershing at the point. That draw is contested. Farmington will battle on the sideboards, then take it back to their point. He's looking, he's going to try and center that. Urich playing a great pass off the sideboards of Hansen. Hansen's got to battle for it. Here comes Farmington over the line. Hansen trying to chip it up across, no one there. Farmington bobbles. Here's Manley to battle. Hansen has to wait for Urich to get back on side. They'll try and take it in. Farmington will recover and send that in deep. Going for an early change. Here's Pershing on the attack down low in his own corner. Over to Urich. Urich tries to center, misses Hansen. Manley's able to take that, chip that up to Hansen. Couldn't get it all the way through. Back to Farmington. Farmington on a fast break. It's dumped in deep. Here comes Olsen. Olsen's going to battle in the corner. He has Benedict in tow. Benedict waiting. He's going to help him come down low, but that puck makes it up high. Farmington shot on net. Nice save by Kerner. That rebound to the corner where Karsten Olsen will send that to Arthur Eddy. Up to the top of the point. Farmington, another shot deflected into the corner, and this will go back down in deep. Here's Sinclair battling in the corner. He's got Raston to help. That puck goes right around, wrap around the temp here by Farmington. They lost control and able to freeze that with 13:39 to play in the first. To take the draw here, we have Easton Hansen with Jacob Mars and Brody Kreiser, Jacob Meisner and Karsten Olsen at the point. Draw one here by Farmington. They'll bring it back to the point, get a shot on net. Right into Kerner. Nice save here by Kerner. Good angle on that. 13:34. About a second melted away there. Easton Hansen at the draw again. This one pushed through by Farmington. Meisner able there to control. Screen in front. Nice job by Kerner, staying tough. Bobbled out in front. Farmington able to chip one up over Kerner's shoulder. Pretty healthy screen there in front of the net. I'm pretty sure Kerner did not see that. Here's a replay on it. Looking at it again. Puck up to the top of the point. Farmington to take a shot. Good screen in front. That puck rebound comes up high slot. Shot once again. Kind of a flutter puck that makes that up and over Kerner's shoulder. You can see this. Kerner out there. I think he's partially screened on that play. Back to action here. We got Sinclair, Pershing, Urich, Manley, and Raston. Raston up to Manley. Manley on the sideboards. He's got Sinclair there to help. It's Farmington regrouping through their neutral zone. They'll come in. Here's Pershing. Pershing, he's got an attacker right on, and he'll pass that up to Urich. Urich on the sideboards battling. That'll go back down in, and Pershing's there to recover. Pershing gives a saucer. Can't quite control. It goes up to Sinclair. Sinclair to Manley. Manley takes it back down. Pershing under control. Soft shoulder. Pershing up to Manley. Nice pass there by Pershing. Manley with it. He's going to skate this one out. Manley protecting on the sideboards. Loses control, and this will go back to Farmington. Farmington regroups to the neutral. They'll send it up and dump it in. Here's Meisner. He's going to go in deep. Look behind the net. Send that over to Urich. Urich over to Hansen. Hansen battling. Can't get this one across the line. Be a neutral zone battle here on the sideboards. Olsen out to help. Hansen eventually gets this to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy's shot goes wide left and into the corner where Hansen will battle with Carson Olsen at the line holding it in. Farmington in deep. They'll come in deep. He's attacked by Arthur Eddy. Farmington up the sideboards. They're looking to make something happen. Can't get time or space. Good job by Eagan on the back check, but here's Farmington from his shot from the sideboards. Rebound goes wide. Nice job by Kerner there getting that rebound to the corner. Battle on the sideboards. Meisner gets beat in deep, and this puck will get run around to the other side where Ethan Benedict's there to recover. He's got Hansen over there with him. This puck cross-ice pass to Farmington's D. They'll take a shot that goes wide to the sideboards again. Arthur Eddy. Great check by Arthur Eddy. Gets a little fisticuffs there after that, but no call. Here's Carson Olsen from the sideboards trying to skate that one out. He finds traffic with a 11-11, all ones on the scoreboard here in the first period. 1-0 Farmington Tigers. Shots appear to be 7-0 Tigers so far. Eagan's got to crank things up, build up the intensity here to match Farmington's. They came out flying here. Hopefully we see a good sustained forecheck here by Eagan to build a little momentum. Here's Marsden from the sideboards. He's looking for Sinclair. Sends a high pass. They're going to call high sticking here. I think that was Sinclair that batted that one down. With 10:59 to go in the first. Oh, they're going to call that one on Farmington. Yeah. Sorry I missed that, folks. Here's Sinclair. He'll take the draw. He's got Marsden on the sideboards battling. Marsden gains control. Centers Kreiser. Great one-time shot here. Kreiser right in front. A good opportunity there for the Wildcats. 10:52. We'll go to the side face-off. Here's Sinclair, wins that draw, gets in the corner, sends it up to Pershing. Pershing to Marsden. Marsden tries to backhand that across to Kreiser, who's battling in front. Kreiser doing a nice job trying to gain position. Up to the sideboards we go. Raston settles from the sideboards. He looks. He's going to take a shot there. Decided to try and get it across to Marsden. Marsden is tied up in front. This one will go through neutral. Farmington to gather in their neutral zone, send that in deep. Kreiser is checked by the referee. Decides to come off the ice there. Here's Pershing. Pershing behind his own net. We'll send that to both Marsden and Raston. Marsden's gassed here. He's got to come off the ice. This puck regrouped here by Farmington through neutral. Nice Hanley there on a defense through the neutral zone. This one goes back to Raston. Raston to Sinclair. Sinclair goes to his forehand shot. Glove save goes behind the net on the rebound. Looks like the net is off right now. The ref's not going to call it. This puck to the Farmington out of their corner. They'll flip this one out where Meisner will send it back in. That'll be a forced offsides. It'll probably go to the center dot. With 9:40 to go, Wildcats gaining a little momentum here with a better forecheck. Good to see. Here's Easton Hansen with Grayson Manley and Danny Urich. Carson Jacob Meisner. Draw here won by, it's contested, but Farmington will eventually walk away with it. Send it in where Meisner's going to settle the puck. Good job keeping his head up here. Send it off the boards to Urich. Urich can't control. Back down, in we go. Olsen on the sideboards tries to hold this. Farmington able to come off the sideboards, walk it in. Kerner doing a nice job holding that post on the near side. Not able to give Farmington any room. Farmington trying to center that to the slot, not able to pick up that pass for a shot. Now they're behind in Gretzky's office. Here's Hansen with Meisner. Meisner tried to get that to Manley. That pass doesn't connect, and Farmington able to get a shot from the point. Up the sideboards we go again. Hansen from the sideboards looking for Urich to break across. Urich was a step, couldn't quite get there in time. This puck bobbled through neutral zone by Farmington. Olsen tries to play it off the sideboards, not enough, and back in we go. Meisner from his own corner sends it to Manley. It's rung around. Manley on the sideboards is attacked, can't control. Centered by Farmington. Olsen there to clear, and out we go. Eagan changes on the fly. Sinclair there to defend. Shot on net by Farmington, deflected by Kerner to the corner. And back in we go. Here's Pershing in the corner. He's got Sinclair to help. They're battling. It's a 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Pershing still in control, good body position. Sinclair sends that up to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy trying to gain time and space, has none. And back down to Sinclair. Sinclair will chip this one out. Get a little breathing room. Arthur Eddy attacks through neutral. Sinclair battling through neutral again. Here's Pershing. Pershing slaps at it, can't get control. It's a 2-on-2. Terrible shot here by Farmington, going wide. Oh, he got a ton of time and space. So 7:46 to go in the first period. It's 1-0 Tigers. Shots are 2-9 Farmington. Arthur Eddy hitting a penalty. It's a cross check. I did not see that. Might have been away from the play. Eagan to kill a 2-minute penalty with 7:46 to go in the first period. It's Kreiser at the draw. Kreiser, Marsden, Pershing, and Rasmussen. Farmington wins that draw. They'll come to the sideboards and bring it in deep. Farmington setting up a 1-3-1 attack here. Coming from their sideboards, looking for time and space. Good job by Rasmussen shutting them down. Here's Marsden from the sideboards. He'll look for Kreiser. Marsden on the attack. Marsden's going to carry this in. He's got one man to beat. He'll take it deep into the corner. Good job by Farmington. Good defensive play, deflecting him to the corner and not giving up any time and space. Farmington now a 1-on-2. Here's Rasmussen and Pershing back there to defend. That puck's deflected, and Kerner will play that to Pershing. Pershing will send this the length of the ice. We'll have an icing here with about 6:57 to go in the first period. Minute 12 on the penalty kill here for Eagan. Easton Hansen to take this draw deep in his own end. He's got Danny Urich at the right wing with Meisner and Olsen at the D. Draw here won by Farmington. They'll take it to the sideboards. Olsen, number 9 of Farmington, gains time and space, sends it in deep. Back to Olsen on the sideboard. We got 2 Olsens on the ice here, folks. Try not to get confused. Back down in deep here by Farmington. To the sideboards again. Good job here by Hansen Meisner. Not giving much room. And Farmington takes a shot from the side hash. Not much angle on that. Good job by Kerner shutting that down. 45 seconds on the penalty kill. 6:30 to go in the first period. 1-0 Farmington Tigers. Here's Sinclair to take the draw with Grayson Manley, Rasmussen, and Pershing at defense. Here's number 9 Olsen. He must be their shooter. He's taking a lot of shots. That one errant goes to the corner. Can't find room. Farmington once again from the sideboards. It's a 2-on-1. That shot off the left post. Great save by the post there. And back into the corner. Eagan battling to shut down lanes here. Farmington once again. Olsen able to walk this in. Shot on net. 2 wonderful saves by Eric Kerner. Olsen going for a 5-hole it looked like. Great save. Here's a replay. Look at it. Oh, this is the first shot that came off the post. This is Farmington working from the sideboards there. He'll come off, shot, wonderful save by the post there. Back to action here we go. Down in deep, we have Rasmussen. Settles in his own end. He'll send this out of the zone. Penalty is expiring here on Arthur Eddy. Eagan to full strength. Owen Pershing tries to send a stretch pass. Easton Hansen's there. He'll send this one in deep, and here comes Arthur Eddy on the attack. He has Ethan Benedict will try and get this in deep, but Farmington's there to play that back into neutral zone, and Carson Olsen will send that over to Rasmussen. Rasmussen turns, looks off the sideboard to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy gets that deflected back to the neutral zone where Rasmussen will take it to his forehand. He's going to drive. Rasmussen driving, doing a nice job keeping control. Tried to center that to the slot where he had Easton Hansen there open. Couldn't find the opening. Tried to thread the needle, and that's deflected. Farmington will send that out of their zone deep. We'll have a stoppage of play with 4:56 to go in the first period. Eagan doing a nice job here, turning up the heat, doing a nice job killing that penalty. Great saves there by Eric Kerner. This is Sinclair to take the draw with Brody Kreiser, Jacob Meisner, and Carson Olson. Sinclair in deep on the attack. Nice job by Sinclair. Good stick by Marsden. Should have been a high sticking errant call by the ref here. This one goes out to neutral zone where Sinclair will send it in deep. Here's Marsden and Kreiser both on the attack. They'll lay chase, and Farmington will take it up to the sideboards where Olson will try and regroup, but he doesn't have much time and space. Farmington doing a good job on the attack here. Taking away ice from Eagan, and here is Olson. He'll reverse this to Meisner. Meisner tries to control on the sideboards. He had nowhere to go with that, and this comes back to Sinclair. Nice pass by Sinclair over to Kreiser. Kreiser gets the motor started and tries to get it in deep, and he's going to still battle. This will come out to Marsden. Marsden, forward pass here to Meisner. That was a north-south pass, tough one to catch. This one comes back out. Rasnan with speed over to Marsden, back to Rasnan, and he'll take this one in deep. Rasnan down around, he'll center to Kreiser. The goalie does a nice job deflecting that pass up to the top of the key where Pershing will take a shot on the ice. Couldn't find its way home. Back to Pershing up top. Pershing down to Hansen. Hansen tries to center to Kreiser. Here's Kreiser on his backhand. Kreiser was tied up. The puck's still loose. No whistle. This comes off the sideboards. Farmington able to sneak this out somehow. Pershing quickly reverses this. He's got to wait for Kreiser. Kreiser just makes it out. He is gassed. Kreiser and Marsden come off. Here's Rasnan on the attack with 3:15 to go in the first period. Farmington's had enough and they'll need a break. Good job by Eagan here, giving some pressure with 3:11 to go in the first period. Kreiser had a chance there. Looked like he was tied up, trying to get a backhand on that puck to get a shot off, but melee ensued right in front of the net. And nothing doing there. Here's Easton Hansen with Danny Urich and Grayson Manley, Owen Pershing and Liam Rasnan at the point. Oh, this comes straight out to Hansen. Point blank shot from just right of the slot. Nice save here by the Farmington goaltender. Nice job by Hansen off the draw, controlling the puck there. Hansen to take the draw again. This draw contested. Farmington will battle and send this one out to neutral zone where Pershing will gather. Tried to send a sideboard pass to Rasnan. That one off the mark. Back to Rasnan on the sideboards, looking for Urich. That one too far. Misses right. Farmington settles. Back into the Eagan zone. Rasnan will try and send this back up to Manley. Manley to Hansen. Hansen tips that in and lays chase down in deep. Hansen, good speed here by Eagan on the forecheck. Good job by Danny Urich, gaining control. He sends it to Hansen. Hansen tries to center to Manley. That one off the mark, and Farmington will come out on a 3-on-2. Pershing pinches. Now it's a 2-on-1. Shot by Farmington. That will be right in the upper right corner. Getting past Kerner with 2:22 to go in the first period. That was a fast break by Farmington. Pershing beat on the sideboards there. 2-1. As you can see here, Liam Rasnan goes, covers the pass, gives up the shot. That shot goes upper right-hand corner. It was actually a really nice shot here. 2-on-1. Pershing on the pinch there. He gets beat, goes to a 2-on-1, or Rasnan picks up his man. That shot finds his way home, though. It was a good shot by Farmington with 2:12 to go in the first period. It's 2-0 Farmington. Well, quality scoring chance here. Egan's got to step up the intensity here and hopefully get a good quality scoring chance. Play ensues here with 1:55 to go in. Here's Levi Sinclair up to Arthur Eddy. Eddy with speed. He's looking for Benedict. He's crunched on the sideboards, and Sinclair recovers, sends it to Eddy. Eddy can't control. In the corner we go. Stretch pass to Farmington. It'll be a 1-on-2. Farmington with numbers in tow. They'll take that one in deep. Good job by Eagan on the defense here, shutting that down. And here's Meisner from his corner. Sends up the sideboard to Eddy. Eddy can't control. Tipped over the line. Back down into the Eagan zone. This is cross ice pass to Sinclair. Sinclair with a little time and space. Has a guy right on him though. Tries to bring this back in deep. A little shove to the face by Sinclair there. He just wasn't happy about something. 1:06 to go in the first period. Here's Pershing behind his own net. He'll reverse direction and send this over to Marsden. Marsden looking for Kreiser on the far side. Kreiser taking that now. Good pass by Marsden. Kreiser over the line. He's hauled down. No call. This one back out to Rasmussen. Rasmussen able to glove that down, but here's Farmington with numbers into the neutral zone. They'll dump that in with speed and late chase. Number 75's right on Pershing. Good soft shoulder here by Pershing. Pershing trying to protect and gain control. He's checked when he doesn't have the puck. Gets slowed down a bit, but Eagan's still able to gain control and get this out of their zone. Back in we go again. Raston goes to recover. Raston, guy right on him. Tries to get this off the sideboards to Marsden. Still battling there with Hansen. Here comes Raston. It's 2-on-1. He's battling across the line. Good back check by Farmington. Not giving Raston any time or space. Here's Farmington, 93. It's a 1-on-1. He beats Pershing across the line. Point blank shot with 4 seconds. Great save by Kerner here. Easton Hansen sends a Farmington player to the ejection seat right after the play. Here you can see Pershing there getting beat to his forehand side, and that shot backhand on net. Oh, they're going to send Hansen here for a cross-set check after the play. Hansen just trying to protect Kerner from the melee that ensued after the play. 4 seconds to go in the period. Eagan will have to kill another 2 minutes of penalty kill. Shots read 14-5 Tigers, 2-0 Farmington. Down in deep, Sinclair to take the draw. Draw here, won by Sinclair, back to Olsen. Olsen battles in his corner. Happy to let this period expire. Eagan's going to talk about it with Coach West. He's going to try and pump his team up. He wants to see a little energy there. And here on the bench there we have Coach West, and assisted by Chris Rasnan.
And folks watching out there, we're going to have a special shout-out segment here. We will have a resurfacing after the end of the second period. Shoot a text to 651-983-2078. Let us know who you are, where you're watching, and who's your favorite Wildcat player. We'll read off some shout-outs at the beginning of the third period.
Okay, and we're back at it. 15 minutes on the board. Farmington to start off with a minute 47 on the power play. Farmington melee ensues. 2 point blank shots by Farmington. Great save by Kerner here. Man, there's some confusion in front of the net there by Eagan trying to get a handle of the puck. They couldn't find it there for a second. Farmington able to get 2 point blank shots off. Great saves by Kerner there with a minute 40 to go in this penalty kill. Here is Arthur Eddy to take the draw. He's got Ethan Benedict.
This guy's like really school.
Owen Pershing and Liam Raston. This draw won here by Farmington. They'll take it to their sideboards looking for time and space. They'll get to the sideboards once again, looking for a shot. They didn't have a lane. Good job by Eddie closing lanes off. Up to the top of the key. That one through traffic is tipped. Rebound goes right to the side of the crease where a Farmington player able to tip that in. Here's a look at it. Puck coming up top. Shot here from the point by Farmington. That makes it through traffic. Farmington player there just on the doorstep, able to tap that in. Eagan no answer with the penalty now expiring. It's back to 5-on-5 hockey. Eagan will dump it in here. Brody Kreiser on the attack. He's going to force Farmington out of their zone. And Farmington's going to skate it out. Here's number 90 of Farmington with some speed. Pretty good hands on that guy. Up to the top of the line. Shot by Farmington. Save. Blocker saved by Kerner. Back to the corner. And here is Hansen with Pershing and Rasnin. Kreiser and Marsden at the forward position. Kreiser on the sideboards battling. Gets this to Rasnin. Rasnin tries to send it up to Marsden. Marsden will go in deep with it. Rasnin on the attack. He goes in deep. He'll battle with Farmington. He's got Hansen with him. That one coming up to Marsden. Marsden taking a one-time shot there. Couldn't get much off it. This will back up to the top where Easton Hansen trying to control. And he'll get it to Olsen. Olsen will skate this in, take a wrister from the far left-hand side. That'll get deflected deep into the corner. Chipped off the sideboards, and Farmington with a fast breakaway. Great save by Kerner once again. Kerner playing fabulously between the pipes. Down in deep we go. Sinclair says, we've had enough. We need a break. 13 minutes left in the second period. 3-0 Farmington. Here's a side look at that save here. Kerner doing a great job on this breakaway, taking the angle away. The shot here, you can see blocker save there by Kerner, sending that to the corner. Nice job. Eagan here, deep in their own zone. It is Danny Urich who just blocks a shot. He's a little stunned by that. Grayson Manley, Levi Sinclair, Jacob Meisner, and Carson Olsen. In deep we go. Sinclair over to Olsen. Olsen battling on his backhand, tries to get this up out of the zone. Farmington able to keep this in at the top of the line. Back in deep we go. Olsen over to Meisner. Meisner can't play that. Goes to Urich. Urich sends it back to Meisner. Meisner now is going to skate it out. He'll send that to Manley. Manley dumps in deep. Meisner on the attack. He'll lay chase down in deep. Good speed by Meisner here. This one in deep. Sinclair can't keep it in. Top of the line. Pershing does a great job keeping that one in. And he's headed off at the pass where he has Benedict in tow. This one, good power turn here by Farmington, able to reverse directions to get that out quickly. Raston does a nice job getting that puck out as we go to the neutral zone where Farmington will send it back in. Down in deep we go. Pershing to his backhand, looking for Manley. Couldn't get that puck off, and it goes back to Sinclair. Sinclair to Manley. He gets a piece of it. This one will go for icing, but icing's way off. Down in deep we go. Manley lane chase. Good hit here by Manley. This goes to Ethan Benedict, who gets it out into the crease, gets a shot on net. Farmington goaltender. It's an end to that. With 11:33 to play in the second. Here's Easton Hansen with Arthur Eddy and Ethan Benedict. This puck draw one here by Farmington. Pershing and Rasnin at the points. Here's Arthur Eddy. Sends it. Does a nice job stick handling. Gets that over to Ethan Benedict. Benedict into the slot is Hansen. Hansen makes one man miss. Oh! Saved by the Farmington goaltender. That goes through the blue paint twice. Eagan can't catch a break here. This one back to Ethan Benedict. Centers to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy with a one-time shot that can't find its way home here. Eagan putting great pressure on Farmington, but just can't finding a home for the puck. Over the line, Farmington goes. Arthur Eddy settles that up to Sinclair. And here comes Eddy again. Here's Eddy and Benedict. It's a 2-on-1. Eddy to his backhand side. Can't handle it. Good job by the Farming defenders shutting Arthur Eddy. Battle down deep in the zone. Farmington Tigers able to clear. They'll take an icing. Oh, Eagan able to put some pressure on. Here's a look at this. Bit of a melee in front of the net. And this is Easton Hansen here to his backhand. Gets a shot, point blank shot. It was a good save by the Farmington goaltender there. To the top of the line we go. Slap shot by Meisner. That'll miss wide right. Down to Farmington. Good job by Marsden here keeping this in deep. Brody Kreiser on the attack. Kreiser trying to shut down that attack. They'll take it back down into their own corner. Kreiser battling on the sideboards. Farmington able to get control. They'll send this out where Meisner will settle this. Take it back down to the line, and it'll go to Kreiser. It's a 1-on-2. Kreiser not able to generate much speed off the sideboards there, and this one will get run around where Marsden will battle, and Farmington's going to go beat Olsen, and we have a 2-on-1 there. Nice job in front of the net by Eagan shutting that play down, and here's Marsden over the line. He's got Kreiser with him. Kreiser and Sinclair. Kreiser comes right out front. Couldn't find Sinclair out in front to try and get a one-time pass. Meisner decides to change here. Farmington able to take advantage. They'll send that puck out. Down to Pershing. Pershing goes cross ice to Rassen. Rassen stretch pass to Urich. Tried to get that through. Easton Hansen played it and tipped off Farmington. They'll send that in deep, not quite sure. I think they're forced off sides is the call here. We'll have a center ice draw with 9:20 to go in the second period. Here's Easton Hansen with Danny Urich, Grayson Manley, Liam Rassnen, and Owen Pershing. This draw here won by Eagan, back to Rassnen. Rassnen plays that through, gets poke checked, and Farmington sends it in deep. Pershing in his own zone. Nice power turn here by Pershing. Getting it to Manley. Manley controls and gets this up to Urich. Urich across the line. Urich takes a shot from the far left top of the circle. Manley tries to center. That goes into the back of the net. They're battling in the back of the net. It's Hansen and Urich behind the net. Urich tries to center that. No one home. That'll go up and out of the zone. Back in we go. Pershing sends it. Urich lane chase in the corner. He'll lay a body. Nice job by Urich there. Goes up to the top of the line where Pershing will try and settle to his backhand. He's battled, and this puck will find its way back out again. And back into the neutral zone once again we go. And Easton Hansen laying chase with Grayson Manley in tow. Hansen playing the body down in deep. And here's Manley to help out. Manley once again up to the sideboards is Rassnen. Rassnen plays it at the top of the line. Now Manley's bodied by Farmington. A nice check by Farmington on the sideboards there. Out we go. Ethan Benedict over to Hansen. Hansen to his backhand. Tries to center to Manley. Manley well covered right in the slot. It's actually a nice defensive play by Farmington. Manley centers that. Unfortunately, no one home. This one will find its way back out. Rassnen lane chase here. Grabs this puck. Gains speed with crossover. Sends it to Benedict over the red line. Benedict tips that one in. There'll be no icing. That'll go down in deep where Farmington will try and fire this one out of the zone. Farmington gets that up. Headmans that puck and they'll send it in deep and go for a change. Down in deep we go. Quick changes today by both these teams. We're not seeing anybody taking extended shifts. Here's Sinclair out of his own zone. He'll skate this one out. Sinclair over the line. Looked like offsides. Errant call by the ref. Here's Farmington deep in their own zone. This one comes across the sideboards. Good job by Meisner keeping that one in. Sinclair battling in deep. Here's Marsden on the attack. Marsden lays chase and wins that battle, but sends it cross corner, but no one home. Here's Arthur Eddy. Appears to be out of gas. Eagan now in back checking. Marsden, nice back check here. Shot on net from the far sideboards by Farmington. Good save by Kerner here. And Eagan will get it across ice and out of the zone. Here's Arthur Eddy on the attack. Almost got away with one. At the top of the line, Eagan not able to keep this puck in. It'll go back to neutral zone. Neutral zone we go. Tipped in by Farmington. Kerner sends this back to the slot to Jacob Meisner. Dangerous play. Out we go to the sideboards. Arthur Eddy. He's trying to center that to Marsden. Couldn't get it there. Battling just over the line. Hansen and Eddy over to Meisner. Meisner's got to wait for Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy's out of gas. Over to Olsen. Olsen sends this in deep. It looked like Arthur Eddy was off the ice. He had like, I don't know, looked like both feet were off. And we'll go to offside the call here. Just outside the line. And we have, looks like Kreiser, Marsden, Hansen, and Pershing and Rasnin at the point. Here's Rasnin. From his point, he'll take a shot. This one deflected to the corner, saved by Farmington. From their own corner, Farmington sends this the length of the ice. They'll call icing here. We'll go back down in deep the offensive zone. It's 3-0 Tigers. Shots are 20-10 Farmington with 5:55 to go here in the second period. Hansen to take the draw. Hansen battles this draw contested in his feet. Marsden able to get a quick shot off. And here's Kreiser on the rebound, tries to recenter that to the slot. Marsden not able to get a handle on it in front of the net. Marsden and Kreiser battling in deep with two Farmington defenders. Farmington able to squeak out of the corner with this. Up to Rasnin at the line. Rasnin jiggles that puck off the line and down in deep where Hansen's battling. He's got Kreiser now helping. A lot of body being laid here in the corner, but the puck isn't squirting out so far. Kreiser's looking for this. He's chipping at it. Now it's a 3-on-2 Farmington with 3 players against the Eagan's 2 players down in deep. Rasnin waiting for something to squeak out of there. Time melting away on the clock. Ref just happy to not blow a whistle dead here. Here's Rasnin on the sideboards. He'll free this out and send it cross ice. Tried to center this backhand. Uh-oh, dangerous play. Farmington had a flyer going, but Eagan defense able to finally get back. Farmington's dead on the play. They'll send that in deep. Farmington centers to no one. Up the sideboards we go. Kreiser battling. Back in deep to Farmington. Questionable offside there. Great save by Kerner. Oh, man. Great glove save here by Kerner at the end of the play with 4:33 to go in the second. Here's a look at that. I think it was 93, if I'm not mistaken. Gets a handle on this and able to take a ripper of a wrist shot. Kerner with a quick glove there, able to shut that down. Back in deep we go. Sinclair's going to battle. He's got Urich and Manley at his wings. Olsen and Meisner at the point. Manley on the sideboards. He'll control to his backhand and goes. Manley trying to gain time and space over to Meisner. Meisner looking. He'll flip this one high to neutral zone. It's a stretch pass to Urich. Urich trying to get speed to his forehand. Urich looks, shoots. Great shot by Urich here. Nice play, Danny Urich. 4:06 to go. Good shot on net. Glove save here by the Farmington goalie. Here is Sinclair to take the draw. This draw contested, and then ultimately Farmington walks away with it. They'll chip it out. No, icing waved off. Good job by Meisner here trying to gain body position on that back check. Meisner chips it to Urich. Urich sends it to the Farmington point where they'll take a shot on net. That deflected into the netting by Kerner. Stoppage of play. Second period. Starting to melt away. Eagan's got to capitalize on their chances here. Here is Easton Hansen with Ethan Benedict and Arthur Eddy. Here's Eddy to his forehand, trying to get that one out. He'll able to just swivel that out into the neutral zone where Farmington takes control. They'll send that back in deep. Rasmussen with speed behind his own net. Sends it off the sideboard, no one there. Back in deep we go again. Pershing settles, tries to bring this up through traffic and does. Pershing getting good body position over to Sinclair. Sinclair to Eddy. No, excuse me, that's Benedict to Eddy. Here's Easton Hansen from the high slot, takes a shot that goes wide. Shot on net from the sideboards by Ethan Benedict. Hansen tries to center this over to Hansen. Hansen slap shot from the top of the circle, not able to get it to go. Battle in front. Whoa, Easton Hansen is sent to the ejector seat. He caught some air there. Farmington showing aggressiveness in front of their own net, no call. Taking the draw here, we have Sinclair, Marsden, Kreiser. Coach West wants a cross-check call here at the end of the play. It was definitely a big hit. Coach West saying, hey, look, Easton Hansen left his feet because that check was so high. Ref doesn't agree. He says, it's a clean check. Sinclair to take the draw. Kreiser, Marsden, Olsen, and Meisner. Draw one here by Farmington. They'll ring this puck around to the far corner. Olsen tries to hold the line, not able to. Up to Raskin. Raskin chips it off the glass. Over to Marsden. Marsden to Kreiser. Kreiser over the line. Kreiser looks. Shot by Kreiser. Glove save Farmington. 2:35 to go in the second. Nice job by Kreiser bringing this over the line, getting it to his forehand. He's using Marsden as a decoy there, hoping that hoping the defense would follow and he'd get a better look. Back into the corner we go. Farmington off the glass, trying to send this to neutral zone. Eagan able to hold the line. Here's Marsden to his backhand. Marsden trying to set it to Kreiser, not able to get a handle on it. Sinclair taking a forehand snap shot right into the belly of the beast with 2:20. Eagan starting to gain more chances here. They need a puck to go here, folks. They need one to find its way into the back of the net. Here's Sinclair with Marsden and Kreiser. Draw one here by Farmington. In deep we go. Kreiser in the corner battling. This will go up to Raskin. Raskin sends in deep to Kreiser. Kreiser centers to Marsden. Marsden had a guy right on him, not able to get a shot off. Back in deep we go. Pershing pinches, goes in deep, follows his pinch. This puck rung around. Here's Raskin, not able to make it in time to the sideboards. He'll have to gather in his own zone. Raskin settles, makes one man miss. Through neutral zone he goes. Cross ice pass to Sinclair, but Sinclair is standing still, not able to get any speed on that attack. Sinclair goes in deep. Farmington able to regather. They'll pass that puck right to Pershing. Pershing sends it back in deep. Kreiser sends it to Sinclair right in front of the net. Boy, a great quality scoring opportunity by Sinclair. Oh, Eagan got to start capitalizing on these good chances. They really had some good quality chances there. Nice job.
Reminder, folks, at the beginning of the third period, we will have a special shout-out segment, so be sure to get your texts in. And we'll shout you out at the beginning of the third period.
And here's Farmington out of their own zone. They're going to skate this one out. Nice job by Meisner slowing the attack down, but Farmington able to take it in deep where Olsen will battle in behind his own net. He has help now with Meisner, 2D behind the net, and they'll send this up to Manley. Manley not able to handle. It'll make it up to the top of the point. Farmington taking a shot, Kerner shutting it down. Story of the game so far here, folks, is that both teams playing pretty well. Like, good speed by Eagan. They're playing well. They just need those chances to go. This game could easily be a tie game. Farmington and Eagan battling now in the corner where it's Raskin up to Eddie. Eddie is going to battle from the sideboards. This puck shot deflected. It's going to be a fast break for Eddie. Eddie's got one man to beat to his forehand. Eddie is hauled down. There's a call shot on that goal! It's Ethan Benedict on the rebound from the far left dot. Great job here by Arthur Eddy creating this play with the fast break to his forehand. He's hauled down. Rebound gets shot out to Ethan Benedict, quick with the hands. Benedict burying. with 38.5 seconds to go in the second period. Exactly what the doctor ordered here for the Wildcats. Nice job. Heads up play here by Ethan Benedict. Arthur Eddy creating that play. Wonderful. Off the draw we go to the sideboards. Here's Benedict laying body in the sideboards. Oh, and Farmington taken down. Stick finding the level of the feet. I can feel Jordan West's blood starting to boil here that Eagan's taken 3 penalties and Farmington hasn't taken a single penalty yet. A little strange, folks. Now Eagan to the penalty kill with 29 seconds to go in the second period. We got Kreiser to take the draw. He's got Marsden, Meisner, and Olsen. They're on the penalty kill. Farmington from their side, they'll send this up top. Back to the sideboards they go. Farmington to take a shot. Good save by Kerner. That will go back to the corner where Meisner settles. Over to Marsden. Marsden tries to eat this puck but can't handle it. Farmington able to walk out of their corner with a point-blank shot with about 4 seconds to go. Period's going to expire. Eagan to get out of here. Getting 1 goal back in that second period. We'll have a resurfacing of the ice. And Brett McKenzie here with a couple special announcements.
Yeah, once again, folks, as we go out into the second period intermission, shoot a text to 651-983-2078. We'll shout you out at the beginning of the third period. So with Mike Henriksen, Mike Levine, I'm Brett McKenzie. We'll be back in about 12 minutes for period number 3 here in Eagan. All right, we have lots of check-ins. Thanks everybody for your support here at Bama B1 Hockey here in Eagan. We've got Lincoln Sex watching B1, watching Levi Sinclair. We have Tara, who's Grayson's mom. She's in Nashville watching Grayson Manley.
And we are back to action here, folks. 15 minutes on the clock. Eagan has to kill a minute 31 penalty remaining here on Rasmussen's trivia. This draw here is testing the sideboards. Olsen battles this battle in this one deep. We got Hansen, Olsen, and Meisner behind his own net. They're trying to battle, Farmington able to come out from behind. They go to the side. On the sideboards here. Hansen battle. Here's an open look. Right to the face of Kerner. Good stop by Kerner. Olsen on the sideboards. Has to get back down. Eagan giving two open looks from the sideboards there with about a minute, just under a minute on the
Bob and Rosalie St. Clair in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. They're checking in watching Levi.
Draw here, contested the sideboards, and Farmington able to gain control. They'll take it corner. Here is Marsden trying to shut down lanes from the sideboards. Farmington moving the ball. They'll go cross ice, missed that on that pass. Meisner able to break that up. Farmington going for the wraparound attempt, getting stopped by Kerner. Puck up to the top of the line, shot deflected, finding the netting. Not sure if this was off a Eagan stick. It looks like it was. 35 seconds to go in the penalty kill on Raslin's tripping penalty. From the sideboards we go. Here's Olsen and Sinclair battling. He's got Marsden with him. Shot from the top of the point. Great save by Kerner. Kerner shuts down the rebound. Freezes that right in front of the net. 23 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Here is Farmington to win the draw. They'll ship that to the sideboards. Back in deep we go. Here's Owen Pershing battling in the corner up to the top line. Marsden trying to shut down lanes. To the sideboards we go. Penalty now expiring for Eagan. Shot on net, bobbled through. Rebound is bobbled through the crease. Not finding its way home. Back to the sideboards we go. 13 minutes on the clock here in the game. Farmington back in deep out of their corner, able to walk out of their corner and send that into the slot. That one's battled into the slot. Eagan gonna take that back in deep. They try and center that to Urick. This will go up to Manley. Manley trying to get a handle on that. That's a bouncing puck. Not able to settle it. Back in deep we go. Here's Pershing. Pershing happy to send this out of the zone nice and high. Farmington able to tap that back down onto the ice. Hansen battling at the line. 28 of Farmington taking control and back to Hansen. Hansen makes one man miss. Loses control. Back in we go. Pershing out of his own end. Pershing will reverse this to Olsen. Olsen wasn't ready for it, and then Urick able to gain control. Urick sends it to Hansen. Hansen gets it deflected, and back down in we go by Farmington. Olsen in his own end, trying to protect the puck. He needs help down in deep. Hansen now coming in to help. Pershing and Hansen battling two Farmington defenders in deep. Hansen tries to get that to the top of the line to Manley trying to find the handle on the puck. Can't find it. This one going to neutral zone. Meisner sends that to Raston. Raston not able to get a handle on it. This one back to Farmington. Farmington takes that in deep. Farmington is drilled by Levi St. Clair. Nice checks by St. Clair. Manley gains control. He'll reverse direction, send this to the other side, and back to Meisner. Meisner now with it. He'll send this up in the air over to Benedict. Benedict stretch pass, and he's going to lay chase down in deep. cross corner. Farmington able to gain control. They'll send it the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Meisner gathers over to Rassner. Rassner in deep. Rassner looks, sends this over to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy settles, looks for Benedict. Benedict can't gain control. Levi Sinclair to his forehand shot on net, goes deflected just wide. Into the corner we go. Eagan battling now, 3 guys deep. Cross corner we go. Rassner decides wisely not to pinch. He was gonna pinch and came back out. This one comes up to Pershing. Pershing to Rassner on the sideboards. Rassner decides to skate this in. Rassner looking for time and space here. Rassner with speed tries to center that, gets it up to Sinclair at the top of the key. Sinclair shot is off his shin pad to the sideboards where Marsden tries to fire it back in. Puck goes back up to Marsden. Marsden trying to hold that. Pershing sends it cross corner where Sinclair will handle that and send that back in deep. Off his stick to a Farmington defender, and Farmington will skate this one out. Over the line, they dump that in and go for a change where Pershing goes behind his own net, sends it to Marsden on the sideboards. Marsden, cross ice to Kreiser, is a little too far for him. Kreiser now battling. Kreiser's got to wait for Hansen. Hansen tags, and in deep they go. Here's Marsden, lane chase. Marsden in deep, stick checks the Farmington defender, not able to gain control. Farmington with a stretch pass. Nice job by Pershing on a defensive play. Pershing checked off the puck. Egan's fans apparently want a call, a good no call here by the ref. Here's Marsden. Marsden circles over to Kreiser. Kreiser to his forehand. Kreiser's shot from the line's deflected, goes in to the corner. Hansen gathers, tries to center to Marsden. That one's batted away. Pershing down to Hansen. Hansen comes out behind the net. Pershing backhand on net. There's a melee in front of the net, but Farmington's going to come away with it. Send it off the neutral zone. Kreiser in a foot race. Great defensive play here by Brody Kreiser to get that to stop a breakaway here by Farmington. Back in deep. Eagan now just trying to take more chances wisely to add to their score. Olsen out of the corner, rings it to Urich. Urich from the sideboards tries to get that to Sinclair. Sinclair wasn't quite ready for that one. Urich battling now on the sideboards. He's got 2 guys on him and is able to come out of there with the puck and then loses it. 93, taken down clearly by Liam Rassman, his second tripping call of the game. To kill 2 minutes and then start to really put the pressure on. They got a 2-goal deficit here. Shot from the point by Farmington, that's deflected into the corner. Good save by Kerner here. Kerner getting good eyes on it. 1:35 to go in the penalty kill. To the top of the line we go. It's Olsen from the sideboards defending with Meisner. That comes cross ice to Farmington. They'll send it back to their corner. Farmington not able to get a look yet. They'll send it to the top of the line. From the sideboards they go. 85 takes a point-blank shot from the sideboards. Here's Urich able to skate this one out. It's 1-on-5. Urich over the line wisely puts that in on net. Goes for a change. Sinclair in tow. Sinclair not able to keep that one in deep. Farmington to skate this one out. Back to the neutral zone they go. Here's Grayson Manley on the defensive, trying to put pressure here on Farmington. Eagan really is going to have to play pretty aggressive on this penalty kill and hope to break somebody and spring somebody free if they get control of the puck. Here's Farmington from the sideboards. They take a shot. Good save by Kerner on his near post.
Continuing with our shout-outs, we got the Eagan Pee Wee C team. They're checking in from Moorhead. Thanks for watching up there in Moorhead. We've got Lindsay Snoostad up in Duluth watching Grayson Manley. Just hold it.
And we're back to action here, folks. Farmington from the top of the line, wrist shot, makes its way through and is batted away, makes it back to the corner where Pershing and Manley are battling down in deep. Back from the side hash, Farmington able to get a great wrist shot off here. Side corner they go. 10 seconds to left in the penalty kill here for Eagan. Farmington from Gretzky's office. They'll take it to the far corner. Manley battling in the deep in the corner. Manley finally gains control. Gets it up to Hansen. Eagan at full strength. Raston back in the box. Arthur Eddy out on the ice. Here's Hansen down in deep. Hansen looking for time and space. He's bodied deep in the corner. Arthur Eddy takes that out. Centers that. Oh, nice job. Ethan Benedict there on the doorstep, not able to get a shot off. Shot from the point by Meisner, can't find its way all the way through. Easton Hansen down in deep. Hansen now gets Benedict to help out. Benedict battling on the sideboards. Carson Olsen there to help. Farmington able to get this puck the length of the ice. Icing waved off for some reason. Another poor call here by the ref. Stretch pass by Meisner trying to find Arthur Eddy in center ice. Can't connect.
The Greens watching Hansen up in Brainerd. We've got Gene and Len watching from Santa Rosa, Florida, watching their grandson Jacob. Patricia Henry watching grandson all the way from Hawaii. Can you believe that, folks? All the way from Hawaii.
And Eagan battling at the top of their line, not able to keep that one in, and the crowd wants a slashing call. They're not going to get one. These refs stingy with any calls for Eagan here today. Raston battling the corner, about little over 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Raston behind his own net. He settles the puck, looks to get somebody open. He gets Marsden on the sideboards. Marsden sends one high in the air. Stretch pass here to Kreiser. Kreiser not able to control. Back down to Pershing. Pershing settles over to Kreiser. Kreiser tips that, but it goes to the defensive line of Farmington. Here's Raston. Skates this one out, chips it, tries to get it second level to Kreiser. Can't control. To the sideboards we go. Here's Sinclair. Sinclair over to Marsden. Marsden with control over the line. Marsden slap shot from the point. This is deflected and into the netting. Just over 5 minutes to go.
Cheryl Buss watching from Eagan. Goalie Eric Kerner, her favorite player. We've got Jen and Sean checking in from Alexandria, watching number 33. And then, of course, down in Brownsville, Texas, watching Easton Hansen, it's Dan and Kim. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, folks. Action continues here with Farmington gaining control out of their own end. They'll chip this out to neutral zone where Meisner settles that puck. He'll get just before the line, chip it back in. That won't find its way in deep. Farmington stretch pass hits a 2-on-2. Nice back check here by Meisner. Urich and Hansen into attack in their own corner. Meisner there to help. Hansen down in deep. There's a little over 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Point blank shot here by Farmington. Good save by Kerner. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. Eagan down by a pair. Shots read 34-20, Farmington Tigers. Sinclair to take the draw with Ethan Benedict and Arthur Eddy, Liam Raston, and Owen Pershing. Draw here contested to the sideboards, and it'll go in deep. Farmington and Eagan battling out of the corner. Farmington runs away with it. They'll gain control, and there's Raston battling. Both teams trying to still get a good handle on it. Here's Arthur Eddy with a quick break through neutral zone. He's trying to gain control in the offensive zone, and he does so. Gets it to his forehand, tries to center that to Benedict. Not able to get it through. 4 minutes to go in the game. This is chipped in through neutral zone by Farmington. They'll send it in deep where Raston will try and gain control behind his own net. Centering pass by Farmington. Shot, point blank shot in the slot. Goal, Farmington. Shoot, Farmington got a quick turnover there. That was a tough play for Eagan. Here's a look at it. It was a quick turnover right behind the net. Eagan wasn't set up for a defensive play there. Farmington able to find the guy right in the slot. It's too bad. Eagan now down by 3 with a little over 3 minutes to go in the game. Draw here won by Farmington. They'll send this in deep. Chipped out. Eagan now in more desperation. They got to look for anything they can find. Down in deep they go. Here's Marsden down deep to Hansen. Hansen battling in his corner. Back to Marsden. Marsden up top to Olsen. Olsen turns, looks. Back to Marsden. Marsden from the sideboard. Sends this one on net. Kreiser getting accosted in front of the net. Not able to get a hand on the rebound. Farmington over the line through neutral zone and in deep. Farmington bodied nicely by Meisner out of the corner. Meisner needs help. Here comes Sinclair. Sinclair gets that puck out of the corner. Sinclair with speed. Now he's got a 3-on-3. Across the line. Sinclair's bodied. That should be an interference call. No call. Here comes Marsden. Behind the net. He goes for a stuffing attempt. He's shut down. Back in the corner we go. Finally, the first penalty call here on Farmington. Can you believe it, folks? With 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the game, just what Eagan needed here to try and get one in. Look for Jordan West to pull the goalie at any moment. Take advantage of possibly a 6-on-4. Jordan West wisely calls timeout, allowing a breather. Most likely, we're going to see the Bantam B1 team putting their best foot forward here with 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the game. They'll go on a power play for a majority of the remainder of the game here. Holding call on Farmington. Offensive zone draw here for Eagan.
Well, look, it's like it's stuck. Like it's been stuck down there for like.
Where there are like several cameras.
There are, but I mean, the play was down in that corner, and those things, and that whole thing, like the hood, is not letting it go to out. I mean, that's garbage.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's all garbage.
Hastings shouldn't be in the shooting.
All right, folks, back to action we go. 2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the game. Eagan down by 3. It's 4-1 Tigers. Shots read 35-20 Farmington. It's Easton Hansen, Danny Urich, Grayson Manley. Marsden is the extra man with Pershing and Rasnin. At the point, the Eagan net is empty. It's 6-on-5 Eagan. Eagan battling on the sideboards. Here's Rasnin. Rasnin's stick is taken and thrown by a Farmington defender. He wants a call. There's no call. This shot off the sideboards. It's a foot race. Pershing. That should be an icing call. No icing call here. Farmington able to gain control. Jordan West losing his mind. I don't know how you don't have an icing call there. I don't know how that's possible. That is insane. All right. Well, let's take a look. Here's that icing. There was a battle for that. I don't know how that's waved off. Farmington.
What happened there? Why did they wave it off?
I'm not sure why we had the icing waved off here. It's going to be 5-1 Farmington. Eric Kerner to resume the pipes. Minute 36 to go in the power play. 2:20 left to go in the game. Eagan to finish this one out here. Here's Carson Olsen over to Brody Kreiser. Kreiser goes over the line. Chipped out into neutral zone where Easton Hansen will settle this puck. He'll come over the line. He's got Olsen with him. Easton Hansen toe drag. Goes around one defender, but then's bodied right in the slot. This one back out to Rassen. Rassen with speed through neutral zone. Rassen's bodied. This goes over to Hansen. Hansen, nice pass to Kreiser. Kreiser snapshot. Misses its mark, goes wide of the net. Shot on net here by Marston from the sideboards is tipped by Easton Hansen. Good tip out of thin air. With 55 seconds to go in the power play. Eagan gets an offensive zone draw. Down now by 4. Sinclair to take the draw with Arthur Eddy and Ethan Benedict, Carson Olson, and Liam Rassinen at the point. Draw here won by Farmington. This will go to the sideboards where Sinclair battles, tries to keep this one down in deep. He'll send it to Arthur Eddy. Arthur Eddy out of the corner has a guy right on him trying to gain time and space. Very aggressive penalty kill here by Farmington with 1:20 to go in the game. 35 seconds remaining in the power play by Eagan. Up the sideboards we go. Chipped out by Farmington. Raston will gather in his own zone. Looking up ice, looking for somebody, decides to skate it. Raston to his forehand, looking. Eyes up, Raston centers to Arthur Eddy right in front of the net. He is denied by the Farmington goalie. It was actually a pretty nice save by the goalie. Shot on net here by Ethan Benedict. Oh, he had 2 shots, got his own rebound. Both shots being denied. This Farmington goalie starting to heat up with 45 seconds to go in the game. Now the refs don't miss this icing, and it's 40 seconds to go. Offensive zone draw. Teams are now full strength. Power play has expired. Easton Hansen, Danny Urich, Grayson Manley, Owen Pershing, and Liam Rassinen at their points. Hansen wins this draw straight back to Pershing, takes a slap shot, and that one goes just wide. Farmington's able to clear 30 seconds in the game. This one will go on net. Not able to get the ice. Kerner plays that right to Pershing. Pershing up to Urich. Urich from the sideboards bobbles, but then there's Ranson trying to clear. It'll be offsides the call with 20 seconds to go in the game. Hansen now at the offside dot. This draw contested. Farmington will send this the length of the ice. Able to bleed off more seconds to slow death here. I'll look it up. All right, to the draw we go. Offensive zone. We have Easton Hansen, Grayson Manley, Danny Urich, Pershing, and Raston. Down in deep. Farmington trying to eat this puck to melt away the game. Time's ticking down. And Farmington's going to walk away with the win here. Eagan battled but came up a little short. We will see you later today. We'll try and get that time for you folks. So we'll see you back here 2:15. Oh, excuse me, 3:15. That's 3:15 Central Standard Time. Eagan will play the winner of Hastings and Woodbury, 2 teams they've already beaten in this tournament. And they're playing for their chance to make it to the state tournament here, folks, at 3:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for tuning in.
Other thanks for all the people shouting out. And a special thanks to our cameraman Mike Levine, our play-by-play guy Mike Hendrickson. 3:15 this afternoon. This was a fun one. So for the entire production crew, I'm Brett McKenzie. We'll see you later.